Okay, well, my video's not working here on the camera, but that's all right. You don't need to see me. I'm just gonna give you the instructions, and you're gonna see them in banner form here at the bottom of the page. So since we're doing this differently than I planned on doing it, I've got to give some instructions that'll be more strict, probably, well, they'll be more strict than what we normally would have in a classroom where I can see everybody. The one you see across the bottom of the screen, first thing I want you to do when I mail you the exam is to make a copy of the original. So I'm sending you the exam, immediately make a copy, put your name in the title of the exam. Just put your first name or German name or last name, whatever you want to do, so I know it's you. And let's do that first. But even before that, I need you to email me between 1 and 1:05 today. So here in just about, well, I'm making this at 12:15. So here in about 45 minutes, you can email me. That will tell me that you are present for class. If you email me later than 1:05, we'll talk about that just in a minute, but I've got to get an email from you at 1 to 1:05. And at that time, I will send you a copy of the exam, which you will then make a copy of, okay? So between 1 and 1:05, I should see your emails coming in, and I will immediately send you back a copy of the exam. If you did not email me before 1:05 today, I'll count you as absent. And if you are late or absent today, you'll take a different exam later this week with me in person, probably along with another class, and we can work out a time for you to take it. So if I get an email from you at 1:06 today, then that's how it is. So I'll be seeing you later in the week then, but between 1 and 1:05. The exam later in the week will be more difficult than the exam I'm giving today. So make sure that I hear from you between 1 and 1:05. I'll go off of the timestamp on your email to know when you emailed me, and anything after 1:05, you can take the exam later in the week. Okay, so that's a strict rule I'm going to stick to, and that's will be the consequence of a late arrival. 1:06 or later will be that you'll take a more difficult exam later on this week. It'll just be a different exam, but like all make exams, they're probably going to be more difficult, but it won't be the same one people are taking today. Share your, like we share documents, share back with me your exam completed by no later than 2 p.m. You can send it back to me at 1:10 if you want to, or 1:30 or 1:40, but no later than 2 p.m. And again, I'll go off the timestamp on the email that you share the document through to determine when you returned it to me. If anything comes in later than 2 p.m., then we'll have to go from there. It'll probably result in you retaking the exam at a different time. So don't do that. Just get it done by 2. And if you're not done by 2, it should be plenty of time though, then send it back to me as is. Just send it back to me with questions left unanswered if that's where you are. Each section has instructions. Please read the instructions carefully. That seems obvious, but please read each set of instructions carefully. You have 1 hour, or just slightly less if you email me later, to take your exam. So pace yourself. Keep an eye on the clock. Take this exam with integrity, and I know you know what that means, right? If you don't know, Google integrity right now. And I'm asking you to take the exam with integrity. Again, email me between 1 and 1:05. Otherwise, you'll take the more difficult exam later this week. When you get it, make a copy. But I won't send you a copy until you email me to let me know you're here. And as soon as 1:05 passes, I will be turning in the attendance, which will remain unchanged. You'll have to work that out with Mrs. Warren or with whoever else. Okay, So those are the directions. If you don't understand these, I'm going to send this video out early. You'll have this video by 12:25 or so. Please go back through it and look at it again. Look at it again during taking the exam if you need to. But it's pretty clear what I'm asking of you. Take it with integrity. Email me by 1:05. Make a copy of it and share it back with me by 2 p.m. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you again later this week. And I don't want to. Not that I don't want to see you. I just don't want to see you to take a more difficult exam. You don't need that. You got other things going on. Do this right. Do it now. And this time at 1 o'clock. And we'll just see each other after Christmas. Okay? Viel Glück, viel Erfolg. Und auf Wiedersehen bis 1 Uhr. Okay. Tschüss.